Peace, everybody. Kaji Ra. What's going on? Power to the people. Power to the nation. Yo. Just outside, man. Getting some nice air. It's a nice, cool night. And nothing too much going on right now. We're about to be heading into a very powerful number galactically. We're about to be heading 12 of this year of 2022. So, this whole entire year been very powerful. Really, I've been talking about how we've been in the this whole entire year been like 2-2. So basically what I was saying is each month, we have a 22nd of every month, and this year ending off with 2-2. So we had a lot of 2-2 energy, especially when we had February 22nd of this year. So that was 2-0-2, 2-2, 2-0-2-2. Now we're about to have a 12, 2-2, 2-0-2-2. So that's a lot of twos. We had, but every month had a power to the twos. You could probably feel the shift, in this year, this so-called year. Unfortunately, we do have to go by this cycle because this is what this Earth cycle currently is on until the ones who are in fake power loses the battle. Then Earth can go back into its rather a newly time scale, or we can dial it back to where it was at before, forward or backwards, wherever time scale wants to take itself to. Since time is temporarily just a burden, it's basically our payment for being down here on this earth, in this current incarnation. People say, "Oh, you're paying death." No, paying time. However much you paid while you was in the spirit, however much you paid in the spirit realm is how much time. This is the time you was given to do whatever you want, or whatever you need to do down here. So that's the time scale. We're about to be heading to a new time scale, new shift. Remedy H spoke about it too on his YouTube, and interesting video. I didn't get to watch all of it because I got into another video, but you can see that a lot of things been coming forth into people perception. We've been talking about a lot of who's the Jews, been having the IUIC been coming forth in large numbers in support of Kyrie. And Kyrie just asked a few things here and there. Kyrie just basically poking a little hole through the veil for many, because many people who are asleep watch basketball, and they don't question anything, and those are the people that dress and go crazy for basketball games when it's all at script act 2. It's all a script act. And really, when I go out, that's why I really can't get into things like that. I'll go out with folks, even when, I was like 10 years, 12 years earlier, 20s. People go out to those games, football games, stuff like that. I never really was the type of person to jump up and down, get loud. No, really, I never really got it. Can't. It's hard to get into that type of stuff for me. It's like you paint your faces, you jump up and down, get all hype, yell, scream, and I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. It's like what? It's whatever. It's really hard for me to get into this system. Like I'm anti this system, right? Y'all want to be anti anything. Y'all want to call people anti this, anti that. I'm anti this system, right? Forget this system. Let it fall apart, because it is. The reason why they now bring forth the light of this Hebrew Israelites, they allow Hebrew Israelites to walk down the streets like that, and march peacefully and all this, you know. If they really had an issue, then they would have been stopped, like all these Hebrew Israelites from going on side the streets, yelling and cussing and stuff. If it's really that bad of an issue. But they're not going to do that because they won't. That's what will keep people in this whole tug of war division. And they want that. Because they know as soon as they pull the actual plug over people's eyes off, and be like, hey, this is what's really going down. Then they're gonna be people already on that side of the fence ready to be like, okay, game time. So 2023 is gonna be a very interesting year, I feel. As now, I said this before, President Trump and Michael Pence, Michael the Archangel, was pinching the trumpet and biding us time for us to see. And it all plays out now because Kamala Harris is the tree. And we know, and the tree branches are falling. And it's time for the tree to grow new leaves. And we need to be prepared. We need to be ready. Because once the tree falling off, once all the leaves and stuff falling off the tree, it's going to be our time for the mother tree to start opening up and open up people's senses and start to really see who they are. Open up your kundalini and all this and that, whatever you want to call it. Gateways and portals is going to be opening up inside people. So, it's going to be happening. And 2024. It's going to be the mother load because I'm going to keep saying this. I feel like that is going to be the time when America may end up having that great fall because you're going to have the solar eclipse do its full X over America. So, so we've been biding time right now. So, and once Trump do get back in office, there'll be the final trumpet. There'll be that trumpet to sound off. That's gonna really kick off things. So, Kanye West is part of it too. Nothing Kanye West is saying is really too much of an issue, because I know it's all part of the game. So people get mad and stuff. Hey, what's the whatever? It's whatever. You wanna get mad and say he said this, he's agreeing with that and that and that, blah blah blah. Don't matter. It's all a game. It's all a big part of it. The whole Nazis is part of this state. It's part of this union, part of this branch. If any truth wants to be out, you'll say, that there are in all of governments. They didn't get destroyed. They're part of the governments. So yeah, if I had a mic in front of him, me and him be me and him be tearing down the house, right? We'll be saying things not to be controversial. Well, actually, yeah, to be controversial, but to open minds. Have some type of open thinking. You want to confirm. You want to conform to whatever's around you and not mold your own mind to your own critical thinking. And basically, what he said was right because he said he's a Christian. So basically, Christians love everybody. You're supposed to love your enemies. You're supposed to love your enemies more than your friends, right? That's what the Bible was saying. Love your enemies. So Kanye said he loved Hitler. Hey, he's basically doing what the Bible told him to do. So therefore, everyone else is being hypocrites if they're Christians saying that what he said was wrong. Then again, Christians are all hypocritical, so but the stars are lining up for a big opening gateway. This whole once 2020 hit, so much been happening where you can see where brothers and sisters are headed into. We're not creating this. We're not creating our own realm of reality. We are falling deeper into theirs, and their what you want to call it, scripts. Now I've seen people moon dive and juke and drive. So many different people that people look up to, juke and drive and on TV. They really fall in love with this system, even on Facebook. All these people with check marks by their name. I be thinking to myself, I ain't get a check mark by your name. You know, I can get a check mark too. The only thing you have to do is buy one. You can actually buy a check mark and then buy your audience. But I don't need to do all that. I wanted that before. I wanted a whole large audience before. Then I'm like, you know what? Just keep my small audience because, you know, you're driven to my page. If you're on my page, hey, cool. But we're the people that think differently. We don't think like everybody else. So we're just gonna say, you know how people say "f the world," all this and that. Not to say "f the world," but we're thinking about the leaders and the governments that think they are in control. All this is just a sham. It's BS. And people will fight trying to keep this thing alive. But hey, you're about to soon see all this crumble. So 2023 is going to be a portal shift, not like none other in a while, heading into 2024. So now you can't be too spiritual without being physical too. So I mean, you need to make sure that you are all ready for things to happen. Get things prepared for yourself. Even get your toilet paper. Hey, I think I'm gonna be worse than toilet paper, but get your toilet paper. All right, get everything you need. So you know you can't be no Buddhist monk. We're not living we're not living on top of the mountain, safe away from everybody. We're in the thick of the crowd. We're in the cities. We're in the rural areas. So you have to think physical too. You need to get yourself ready for physical battle. So just stay prepped up. All right. Peace and love, everyone. Get your mind right for the shift, the power of things that's gonna happen. Get your mind right. Do your mantras, do your shout outs. Right now, I used to come outside and look at the stars. got really cloudy right now, so you can't really see the stars. The moon's right there. You really can't see no stars, but I got me some. I'm gonna start tonight. I need to write out some sigils all this month because this is my month. I'm a Sagittarius, so it's my month. I gotta do my sigils and do my money burning. So I gotta draw out a power this month. This is the month of power for me. So gotta make sure I take advantage of that. All right. Peace, love, country.